Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Guys, I'm excited. I'm a kid. Guys, I'm a kid. I'm such a kid right now. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna re-watch the episode 1 of the season 1 of The Expanse. If you don't know me, you may be surprised by this intro, but if you don't know me, just know that I already watched this episode 1 of the season 1. I already watched all of the show, all of The Expanse. I fell in love with this show and you were there to see that because I put all of my binge watching of this show on YouTube, and that's really a love story between me and The Expanse and this community and all of these characters, and also the casting and the authors of the books, and just excited right there to rewatch the episode 1 of the season 1. I thought that it could be a good idea after all of this binge watching, after all of this journey with the show, with you guys, to come back to the first episode and to see the difference, you know, like, that's it, we ended the season and it was really wonderful, melancholic also. I cried so much during the intro, during the episode, during the review, at the end of the review, during the editing. I cried really a lot. Right now I'm not feeling like that, like I don't want to cry anymore or something like that. I'm just excited to rewatch that episode 1, that's the only one. Yes, to see again our characters, where they are coming from, and how pure, not pure, it's not a good word, but how they were at the beginning, how we discovered them, how they were represented, interpreted, things into their characters, you know, which stayed the same all along this journey, and things that they changed also, they evolved on. I'm really excited to rewatch this first episode with you, and I thought that after the end of the show, again, I cried a lot during it. It could be great to rewatch this one, to see these differences, but also to finish this journey on a better note, you know, because me crying that much, it can represent my journey with The Expanse, but being that sad, no. Because I was really sad during this last episode, and my journey with The Expanse is so full of love and full of good moments and full of good emotions and all, that in fact I prefer to finish it with a good video, a good mood into the video. So I'm gonna watch it right now. That's gonna be the last video that I'm gonna make about The Expanse, if I'm not counting the live that I'm gonna do tomorrow for me. For you it was 1 week ago, maybe more than that. On Patreon it's more than that, and on YouTube I think that I posted you know, the replay of it last week. I'm taking my time, you know, to rewatch that episode, to edit it, to make that live, you know, on Patreon, to talk about The Expanse with you guys, about The Expanse and also about the end of The Legend of Korra. I'm gonna do a live for both of these shows, the end of both of these shows on my channel. So yes, that's gonna be a live, you know, that's gonna be something that's not a usual video for me, so that's really right now the last video that I'm gonna make for The Expanse, at least until they're gonna offer us a new show or a movie or something like that. I'm still waiting for this announcement. Just know that even, you know, when you're gonna watch this on your own, you know, at your home and all of that, just imagine that I'm still right there on my couch, like that. Waiting for this announce and just doing that. That's my life now. Okay, let's go to rewatch this episode 1 with you guys. That's gonna be something. I'm a little stressed right now, but I'm mostly excited. Let's go. I already miss this opening credit. Thomas Jane, into it! I'm gonna put the full reaction part on my Patreon for this reaction video, just know it already. I did not remember that they put that, you know, at the beginning to explain stuff. That's a big issue since the beginning. Music. Julie! Everything began with you, girl. This picture, you know, a hair like that, the water and all. Since the beginning it was impressive, in fact, to film it like that. I'm not just talking about playing with gravity, I'm talking about seeing the picture like that. And that's it. And you used the opening credit music. That's the first music that we add into the show, and that's also the last one.
The most vital part in humanity. No matter who controls series or who, to them, we will always be slaves.
That's why, you know, it was so rough to see Ceres being attacked like that, being used like that and all during the last season. I missed you. I would have loved to keep you.
Day's coming soon, Kea. And when the bullet is on the wall, Sasaki, which side you're on? Yeah, I'll know.
Oh, guys, why we didn't keep them? No, I know why. And it was great into the story, but still.
What's the deal with that?
Ah!
Just the rain off my head.
That's a big, big question, the hat. I know all of the theories about it and what you just said, you know, about rain.
Growing up in low G,
Mm-hmm.
muscles develop, right? I guess that's from generations.
I really don't remember that they explained it so well into the first episode, you know, the situation with Belters, the belt. I have the impression that it took me time, you know, to get it.
Yes, spurs at the top of his spine where the bones get infused, right?
There you will. Detective John Retail, though I've been looking laughing for you. I trust you change those air filters, right? I need to pay a visit then.
Bad place.
Stop praying like an idiot and give me your real name. I promise you things will not go well for you. I have something for you. New contract.
And she did. Oi, oi, oi.
Favor someone down on Earth is doing for a share.
I have the impression, you know, that I'm almost like the readers of the books the first time that they discovered the show, being like, oh yes, you're like that, you're like that.
Ariadne and Jules Pierre.
Mel, Bukowski, Mercantile.
They're Luna-based.
And then this place is our.
You're gonna fall in love with her.
Went to college,
Talk
got
well.
involved with a group called the Far Horizons Foundation.
That's gonna be the case
So
of your
what's my
life.
contract exactly?
Find Julie Mao. She's still here on series. Detain her and ship her home.
And of your death. C'est comme ça, Marie. And that's it. The rough life. And the good one for you. was almost like bad or dead. No, you're with Naomi. No, he was not.
Shouldn't you tell me how prosthetics can hook up? Well, you know that naturally the company tries to screw you out of a better, right?
Oh yes, we had you for some episodes, but we lost you really quick. The end, no, if I remember that correctly. He didn't like this coffee.
Hey, see you next summer.
Nope, it's not so.
It's followed Rica whiskey. It's not nice. It's the truth.
You didn't sign the VR. Is
Hmm.
the retrofit proposal time on this bucket before it breaks apart?
Naomi says it'll happen. Take it to the bank.
Kant is a legend for her scars, badges of endurance.
No break.
Hey, give me primer.
Into the scene, no break.
You must tell me the amazing story of how you managed the
Still no break.
My biggest failure in life.
Sarah's station, here we come.
Still no break.
Tables and CPAPs into their upright and lock position. Easiest pick an exhaust. That she's approved.
And a break. For the presentation of the future Rocinante Crew, they made a scene without any break. It was a good way, you know, to discover the place, but in fact, to discover them. That was a nice touch for the ones of you who knew. Me, I didn't know that. I had only to pay attention to these guys. Now that I know, it feels different.
We make it all this way.
Why? I don't remember that.
Why couldn't I have brought more life?
During the time that I discovered that scene for the first time, I didn't understand the importance of it.
People like you. You get things done, you're gonna make a good exo.
You got me pegged wrong, Cap.
Captain's never wrong. First lesson free. Basics.
Is this from you, hug?
So why are you with that? One of these days, Earth and Mars are gonna bury the hatchet and hammer out a treaty. Yeah. And then you probably won't out.
I didn't know during that moment that she was gonna be an important character. I didn't pay attention to her.
Maybe a chance to see.
I do now.
What makes you think I want to see Earth? I don't care about your past. Everybody on the camp's hiding from something. And I appreciate the offer, Cap.
Hey, boss, we need you out here.
Hang on to this for a couple of days. Might feel good in the pocket.
You're gonna be so much more than just what he just offered you.
Say we move on, let the good God Darwin sort it out.
Goes around, comes around. One of these days it's gonna be us stranded out there.
There was somebody like so shit in there. No. That was me acting the series worse than you.
No.
Be on the short path to captain.
Exactly. Besides, if I took it, we have to stop seeing each other.
It's right now, it's later. I worry about later.
Right?
You wanted something serious? A sweetheart. Already. Julie! Your Chrisjen.